So, good morning, Mr. Charles.
Good morning.
It's a beautiful Thursday and a less busy one at that. As you can see, there is not much people outside here. Maybe it's the economy of the nation. We don't know, or the environmental on Thursdays here in Lagos. There are some intriguing questions on the newspapers and the ones we have seen and the rumors around. So the first one is Sanwo-Olu's cabinet. About Sanwo-Olu cabinet, Lagos Assembly rejects 17 commissioners.
Good morning once again, and thank you for having me. Rejecting the commissioners is best known by them. So even if the government have rejected about 17 or how many commissioners, it's left for them to tell us the reason behind their rejection. So there's no smoke without fire. So anything that they have done, in expense of the rejection of the commissioner that has been appointed or nominated for appointed into different portfolio in Lagos State, is we are still waiting. With time, we're going to know the reason why there's always a rejection in terms of what the commissioner that has been appointed. So we are waiting to see what really happened. So for the government to have rejected them, there must be reasons for that. So we are waiting, all eyes on them and all ears on them for them to tell us the reason why they have been rejected so far.
So Wike resumed to work yesterday, resumed to office yesterday at exactly 1:30 with a branded car with a plate number of first son in Abuja.
Well, I wish him all the best. I wish him all the best, and I wish he does well based on the record he has in his past year as a governor. And then let us not also forget that this is not the first time Wike is becoming the minister in Nigeria. I think this is the second time he's becoming the minister. Once there was a time he was the minister of state during is it Obasanjo Jonathan regime. Today we have seen Wike as a governor. Today we are seeing him as a minister of FCT. So he is the first son. Yes, he's really actually right to call himself the first son because Abuja is a center of Nigeria. Abuja is a center. Abuja is the capital of Nigeria. So anybody that runs anything in Abuja should be called the first son of Abuja. So I'm not disputing that part.
So his
But
name,
what we are expecting from him is let him deliver his work diligently.
the nickname is very fast, FCT 001. That's that's a funny one from Wike. So talking about Wike again, he has approved over 6,000 building in 30 districts to be demolished.
Well, I am not disputing the fact that about 600,000 buildings have been marked for demolition in Abuja. Well, we really have to ask ourselves this question. Those people that acquire those land, what are the means in which they acquire those land? So they should go, before you demolish somebody's house, I think that should be what I may call a thorough investigation by the so-called government before you go in and start demolishing their various houses. Because investigating their houses is as important. Demolishing their houses is not much more important for now, but first and foremost, even if the house has been built on the lands of the government, you have to investigate them thoroughly on what process and what ground did they acquire such land. So by so doing, you'll be able to bring back those people that have given them such land on book and to deal with them personally too. It's not only by dealing with people that are building on the lands that are being owned by government. Sometimes some people might not even know exactly what is happening in Lagos. You find out that a particular room will be owned and controlled by about 5 different people in Lagos here. Somebody will give you a house, tomorrow another person will come in again and tell them, say, we owner of that house. So I am not disputing, I'm not fighting the fact, I'm not disputing the fact that what they are doing is not right. What they are doing is actually right. What he's about to do is right. But let him do things in accordance to the rule of law. A law, we say law is very, very difficult to be defined because so many juries have found it so many difficult, some have difficult to have given the full definition of law. So he should be able to know the way he goes about demolishing people's house without finding out the cost of on which or on how the house has been given to them with the land personally.
All right, sir. Thank you for that. So going forward, sir, the Minister for Information said Nigeria needs more reorientation on technology? Do you think we still have a lot to learn as
Yes,
citizens?
we learn every day. Are you getting me? Even the people you call the developed country like America, Germany,
So
all
what
this,
means should they use
a
to
lot of, you
reorientate
have a
the
lot of
nation?
means. The way we are talking here is also part of the means. We are on air now. They can come on air, enlighten the people, entertain them, tell them that this is what you need to do. These are the processes you need to take. These are things you need to do just for you to see yourself in a better environment technologically. But if there's no devices in which is to be used, a lot of devices, radio house can be used. You can use radio house to preach to people. But these are the devices that you need to use. You can use a television house. You can use even the churches. A lot of individuals can be used to foster that's enlightenment on the words on the light of what the Nigerians. So if he has said that Nigeria needs more enlightenment on technology, yes, I applaud him on that. It's very, very right because even the developed countries like America, Germany, Spain, France, they are still learning on a daily basis.
All right, sir. Thank you for that. So, lastly, sir, again and again, Emefiele arraigned over alleged procurement of fraud. Do you think he is going to fly this away? Can he get out of this
Uh,
accusation?
a lot of accusation will be leveled on him, but where I am laying my tentacles is that let him go about and name the names of those people that as in put him in power. Those people that are, because Emefiele cannot take decision on his own. All in the name of he want to suffer Nigeria. There must be people there. There must be a lot of individuals there who have helped him in terms of fostering the world, the ideas or the decision he might have taken. So let him go ahead and bring out those people together. So coming to find that Emefiele had been arraigned before count charges. Yes, if Emefiele should escape from this, another count charges is forthcoming. Because I'm seeing a lot of things, because a lot of count charges will be rolling around this young man. Even if he has every right, this is a court we are talking about. The court has every right to prove him not guilty until he's been found guilty by the court of law. But believe me, even if this so-called count charges have been upheld and acquitted by the court of law, another count charges is still waiting for him. Because I'm seeing a lot of count charges on that young man. But what's the problem I'm having with Emefiele is for him to go out there with full confidence and name those people, because Emefiele could not even take decision all alone. That is the point. Let him go out there and bring out those people that he took decision together with. Thank you very
All
much.
right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time, sir. Good morning, Mr. Raf.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Ralph Tresvant.
It's a pleasure having you here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Mr. Raf,
Yeah.
the Minister for FCT,
Yes,
Wike,
that's yes a week now.
yes, he resumed to office yesterday.
Yeah, officially he resumed, but if you ask me, let me tell you, Week started work immediately his screening finished in the house. He
So
started there.
he came with an expensive car with a plate number FCT 001.
Yes, that's true. Even if the car is not expensive or expensive, what is needed of him is his functionality, his official duty, the weight, the clauses. She understand? He enjoys that is according to his position. It's what we want. What about the cars? We just started working right in the house. I didn't understand. After the screening, he promised trespassers in the FCT hell. He promised all of them because he know Wike actually knows that. Actually, the whole senators, the people that screened him, the ex-governors, ex-CBN governors, all of them, they are all trespassers in the FCT. They know that Abuja has master plan, yet they don't want to follow the guidelines. See, let me tell you, Nigerian lawmakers, Nigerian governors, so-called presidents, they are violators of what laws? Federal Republic of Nigeria constitutions are on their hands. Not that they don't know law. They know law, but they believe that they are sacred cows. They believe that they are particular people that are sacrosanct, above the law. Which, if you ask me, I fault it. I don't subscribe to people violating the law all in the name of the official capacity of their what? Positions in government. You must abide by the law. You must abide by the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You are not above the law. The law supersedes man. It is only God that supersedes the law. I'm telling you, if you build a house in the wrong channel, in the wrong situation, if your house is created in the wrong place, let me tell you, Wike is gonna ask you, X-A-X-E.
Okay, talking about illegal buildings, he approved the demolition of over 6,000 houses
In the
in 33 region in Abuja.
Oh my God, Wike approved. He started working already. See, they should go after those houses. I don't want to know whether an Ikwere man, any Ikwere man house in Abuja that is not situated in the, in the right place should be demolished. Any Igbo house in Abuja that is not situated in the right place should be demolished. Any Tinubu's family house that is not situated in the right place in Abuja should be demolished. Likewise, the houses. I know that in the north there are various, in fact, uncountable sacred cows in the north. That's why they are warning and saying we should do. See, let me tell you, any Alhaji, any Alfa, any Imam whose house is not in the right channel position in the FCT should be what?
Demolished.
Be demolished. I'm telling you, if care is not taken, he should evaporate them. Evaporation is the right word. He used another, technological device to what? To melt those houses out of the way, out of waterways, if any one of them is on the position where trespassers are warned not to build their houses.
All right, sir. Thank you for that, sir. So going forward, sir, the Lagos Assembly rejected 70 commissioners nominees from Governor Sanwo-Olu.
Thank you so much. They are getting it right.
Do you think the Lagos Assembly are turning their back against the governor?
Yeah, the governor did not win, if you ask me. The rejection of the so-called list of new appointed commissioners, of course, the commissioners are based on appointment by the governor. The veto power given to the governor, he has the right to appoint commissioners, but if the lawmakers in the house don't approve it or don't want it, they have right to review it. So review of the appointment of the commissioners of Lagos State, as appointed by the governor is a welcome idea, is advisable. Now, the people in the house, Lagos State House of Assembly, they are working. You cannot just come and impose anybody, be commissioner of work, as a compensation that you helped me bring Gbadebo out. No, they helped him bring Gbadebo out. That's why he put them there. So the appointment is not based on clueless or competence, but on what? Compensation. They helped him bully the Igbos that were voting their own choice. Do you understand? Whom of course is Gbadebo. Those commissioners, they help Sanwo-Olu bully those Igbos out of the polling units, various units where they wanted to vote. I didn't understand. So what the legislators of Lagos State did, if you ask me, they did well. But let me tell you, they should all remember that their own time is coming. Because Gbadebo, if not claim his mandate in Lagos State, is going straight to ICC to claim what the people had given him 3-4 months ago.
So thank you for that. So going forward, sir.
Thank you so much.
Again and again.
Read louder. Let me be at least.
Again and again, Emefiele continue
going to court
to get arraigned to court on procurement of fraud call.
No.
Do you think Emefiele can get out of this?
Emefiele can get out of this. If failure to get out of this, Tinubu will not get out of 4 billion van. Emefiele is not the only CBN governor that committed Koseva. You know them now, corruption. They are all corrupt CBN governors. They are all corrupt governors. They are all corrupt presidents. They are all corrupt commissioners and ministers. And Emefiele's own could not be what, so different. It is because he sees money, and the money he sees was what? A policy initiated by Buhari's administration. And Emefiele is acting on order given to him by his boss. Who is his boss? Muhammadu Buhari. So Tinubu should leave Emefiele alone. He should not crucify Emefiele. If Emefiele dies on his hands, they are going to try him for murder case because he has been, troubling him when he knows that he himself is more corrupt than Emefiele. There are many, you know, impunity, you know, measures going on in Nigeria here. You are punishing your brother for the same offense you have been involved often and often committing. Emefiele did not do anything wrong. He was carrying instruction from his boss, Buhari. So Tinubu is witch hunting Emefiele. We know that he is number one massive enemy of Tinubu. When Tinubu just, you know, one go his way, maneuver his way, stole Obi's mandate. So let us see if Obi become president tomorrow. He will be troubling Tinubu, following Tinubu. No, Obi will do the needful. Obi will just mind his work and do what he promised Nigerians, not witch hunting anybody that robbed him of his mandate. Tinubu is now troubling Emefiele. Tinubu committed the worst electoral offense, criminal crime ever in the history of Nigeria. The whole Nigerians came out, he robbed us. He robbed everybody. And is now witch hunting Emefiele. Because Emefiele, maybe, I don't know. But let me tell you, Emefiele is not going anywhere. There's nothing like that. He has lawyers. Everybody is watching. Even God knows that Emefiele's crime is Tinubu's crime, is Buhari's crime, is all of them, is APC crime. So Tinubu should turn against APC. He shouldn't turn against Emefiele. He should turn against Buhari, the man that he succeeded. I think understand. Emefiele is free. He didn't commit no crime. All the allegations leveled against him are falsified by the entire populace of this country. Emefiele is not a sinner. He's not the sinner we know here. Neither is he a violent. Are you listening to me?
All right, sir. So, lastly, sir.
Louder.
Lastly, sir, the federal government plans to distribute palliative to the citizen through GPS.
Shit, man, let me tell you. The distribution of palliative, I have faulted it on and we will never ever, you know, buy subscription in that regard. I can never subscribe to it. 3 years ago, we were asking for palliative, nobody gave it to us. Tell me that Tinubu government wanted to distribute money to Nigerians so that they will love him to stay. Giving us palliative at this wrong hour shouldn't be imperative. It shouldn't be imperative. The man is begging us to forgive him that he stole this mandate. The man is sharing palliative so that the Yoruba nation, the poor Igbos, the poor Ijaws, Efik and the video will sit back and say, leave him, he's doing well. Palliative, how much? It's not up to even Ederica of rice. Some of them that be, you know, that were giving palliative in Lagos State, let me say it louder. You share palliatives to all those old mama, uninformed women, market women. They came with backo sack and they collected 1,000. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You are just sharing these palliatives among you, among the camp of the APC. You guys are receiving the money because you are what? You are wicked people. You can't carry money. See, let me tell you, you can't go and share rice in Anambra State. We are done. We are done. Only an individual can share bags of rice all over the entire populace of Anambra State. We can't receive the record of rice. See, we are not discussing about palliative in Anambra State. What we needed is employment, developmental infrastructure. Change that state. Work against erosion. Many eroded where places, communities in Anambra State were destroyed by erosion. What we need is to work against air erosion, rain, and what? Flood. Erosion. That's what we want are working against in Anambra, and erosion. Eroded place should be tarred and well what? Properly built to avoid people's building collapsing. Anambra will never accept any palliative. We are both derrickers of rice. Imo State that you are telling me that Tinubu give them 5 billion, all the governors. Can hope who's a match here 5 billion? A killer. He has been killing everybody in Imo State. Who is going to there to meet the lion? We can only see the traces of the footprints of the people that went to meet the lion. The none is coming out. Within the environment of Imo State government house, they will disburse the 5 billion among themselves. It's not going to get out of that environment. Shit.
So that's all for today. As you can see, the citizens have their say on the topics, what the government has been doing to Nigeria, how the laws have been affecting the poor masses in Nigeria here. So tune in again tomorrow to have a new review, a new season on tomorrow's interesting topics. And don't forget, please subscribe to our channel, like our video, share, and what, turn on your notification bell so as to continue to get an update of our video every day.